In this video, we will be unboxing the Mi Power Bank 3i. On the front of the box, we have an image of the power bank itself. Up top, we have its capacity, which is 20,000 mAh, and below that we can see that it has 18 watts fast charging power delivery as well. Underneath that, we have three of the salient features, which include triple port output, dual input ports, which include micro USB and USB Type-C, and advanced 12-layer chip protection. On the bottom right, we can see that the product is made in India. On the left hand side and on the right hand side of the package, we simply have the name of the product, which is Mi Power Bank 3i 20,000 mAh. Up top, we have a sticker that says scratch for security code. There's nothing on the bottom, and on the back of the box we have some of the technical specifications, which we will go through briefly. The specifications include input ports, which are USB-C and micro USB, as we already know. The output ports are USB Type-A and USB Type-C. The input electrical values on the USB Type-C port are 5 volts at 3 amperes, 9 volts at 2 amperes, and 12 volts at 1.5 amperes. The input value on the micro USB port is 5 volts at 2 amperes, 9 volts at 2 amperes, and 12 volts at 1.5 amperes. The output values on the USB Type-A port are 5 volts at 2.4 amperes, 9 volts at 2 amperes, and 12 volts at 1.5 amperes. The output value on the USB Type-C port is 5 volts at 3 amperes, 9 volts at 2 amperes, and 12 volts at 1.5 amperes. Over here we have the manufacturing details. Underneath that we have the details for the customer care, and lastly we have the BIS certification symbol on the bottom right. That's about it in terms of what is on the outside of the package, so let's get into it now. On the inside, we get some literature in the form of a user manual. This should help you get started off with understanding the various ports and the singular button on the device. It should be pretty simple, but we recommend that you just read through this briefly before you start using the product. Next up, we have the charging cable. It's approximately 12 inches long, and it has a USB Type-A interface on one end and a USB Type-C interface on the other. It is also flat in shape, so it should keep the tangles away, although it's not that long that it should tangle up anyways. Coming to the power bank itself, we can see that it has a black color theme going for it all around it. The Mi branding is on the front right here. On the right hand side, we have the power button, which is finished in a glossy black color as opposed to the rest of the power bank that has a grainy black finish. On top, we have the various interfaces or charging ports. The two on the sides are the USB Type-A ports. On the left hand side in the middle, we have the USB Type-C port, and to the right of that, we have the micro USB port. Underneath those two smaller ports, we have 4 LED lights that will show you the amount of charge that it has left in it. If we press the power button, we can show you the LED lights switching on, and as you can see, it does not have a lot of charge in it at the moment. On the bottom of the power bank, we have some information. Basically, it's the same information that we have already read off on the box. On the other sides, there is nothing really to see, so let's get started off with using the power bank. To get started, we will plug in the USB cable into its appropriate slot, USB-A to USB-A, and we also have a USB-C compatible device right here in the form of an Android smartphone. Hopefully when we connect the device, it should start charging, as we can see right here. So this was the unboxing of the Mi Power Bank 3i. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.